Good morning, dear students. This is Nitin Garg. Students, today I am going to start the new chapter, chapter number 6 of Unit 3rd, Formatting a Document. Students, now the first question arises is, what is formatting or what is text formatting? Right. Text formatting means changing the general appearance of text in a document. This can be achieved by applying some formatting effects that make the text or document visually appealing. Means there are so many formatting type of effects we can apply in our document to change the appearance of our document, right? Such as different types of effects, all of you know very well, as we can apply the bold, italic, underline effects, font style, font size effects, font color effects, borders, shadings, margins, highlight certain words, changing case, align the text. So all these are different types of formatting effects. Now there are several ways of formatting the text. First one is character formatting, second is paragraph formatting, and third is page formatting. Now let's have a look how we can apply the different types of formatting effects on our document. First of all, if you want to apply the character formatting, first of all, what is character formatting? Character formatting focuses on the appearance of an individual character. Character formatting can be applied in several ways: using keyboard, using home tab, or using shortcut menu. Now let's have a look. Suppose I am selecting this word formatting, right? First of all, you have to select the text, and then from the home tab in the font group, select font style option. You can apply any style. Suppose I am selecting this one. From here you can increase or decrease the size of the text in that way. Now this is option B. It is used for bold. Control plus B is the shortcut key to apply the bold effect. This option it is used for italic. Means if you want to slant your text. This option it is used for underline. If you want to draw a line, create a line under your selected text, and the shortcut key for underline is Control plus U. So in that way we can apply different types of formatting effects. This option it is used for font color. We can apply any font color, right? And these options, grow font and shrink font. Grow font means the size of the selected text will increases, and this option it is used for shrink font. The font size of the selected text will be decreased, right? So in that way we can apply different types of formatting effects. Now the next feature is changing the case, change case. How we can apply different types of change case options. Change case options, it is used to display or appear your text in lowercase letters or in uppercase letters. Change case option it is available under the home tab in font group. This is the option is used for change case. First of all, we have to select the text to apply the change case option. Now I am selecting this text, this sentence, right? This sentence I have selected, and from the change case option, click on the drop down arrow of the change case option. First option is sentence case. Sentence case, it is used to capitalize the first letter of the selected sentence. As you have write in your English, the first letter will be always capital. So first letter is capital and rest of the letters will be small, right? This is the use of sentence case. Now next option is lowercase. Lowercase means converts the selected text to lowercase. Lowercase means small letters. All the letters will be appearing small font. Next option under the change case option is uppercase. converts the selected text. Uppercase option, it is used to convert the selected text to uppercase. Uppercase means capital letters. Next option is capitalize each word. Capitalize each word means this option changes the first character of each selected word to uppercase. First character of the selected word to uppercase in the sentence. Such as this is the text word, text, and the first word is T. It is in capital and the rest of the letters or words are small. Formatting word, its first letter is F. It will be displayed in capital and rest of the letters will be in small. So this is the use of capitalize each word. Next option is toggle case. Toggle case means a capital letter will convert into lowercase and a small letter will convert into uppercase. This is the use of toggle case option. Just have a look. Yes, here the first letter T, right, it will be converted in small and the rest of the letters will be converted in capital, right. Rest of the characters will be converted in capital. Now the next word is formatting. The first character F, it will convert in small and rest of the characters will be converted in capital. So this is the use of toggle case option. Alright students, next topic is subscript and superscript. Subscript and superscript. What is the use of or what is the difference between subscript and superscript? Subscript option places the selected text slightly below the baseline and makes it appear smaller than the rest of the text, right. Subscript option places the selected text below the baseline and superscript option places the selected text above the baseline. Suppose this is the example. Here is the mathematical expression a2 plus ab plus b square. So b square, this is the b, it means b to power 2. So this option is known as superscript in MS Word, and here it is placed below the baseline, and this option is known as subscript in MS Word. Now let's have a look how we can apply the superscript and subscript options in MS Word. In mathematical equations we can apply the subscript superscript options, or such as chemical equations you have used in your chemistry subject, also we can apply the subscript and superscript options in chemical equations also. We can, as we write in MS Word, we can apply these effects, superscript and subscript. Now this is the mathematical equation a2 plus b3 plus c5 equal to 0. Now I want to apply here superscript option. First of all we have to select the character. I am selecting here 2. By pressing the control key we can select the rest of the text 3 and then 5. Right, I have selected these 3 characters. Now I want to apply subscript option. How we can apply? Go to the home tab. From the font group I want to apply here superscript option. From the font group select this option. This option it is used for superscript. Now clicking onto that option, now the equation becomes a square plus b cube plus c to power 5 equal to 0. Right. Next is how we can apply the subscript option. First of all I am selecting in this word H2SO4, I am selecting 2, and then by pressing the control key select 4 also. Now again go to the home tab. From the font group this is the option it is used for subscript. Click onto this option, subscript option. Now the equation becomes H2SO4. Right students, so in that way we can apply the subscript and superscript options. Now the next topic is format painter. Format painter. What is format painter? Format painter tool is used to copy the formatting effects of some text to another selection. Means we can apply some formatting effects of the selected text to the another text, right? This option, format painter button, it is available in the clipboard group on the home tab. So suppose students, I have applied these formatting effects. Already I have applied the formatting effects in this word: bold, italic, underline, font color. Now I want to copy these formatting effects to the another word. So for that we have to use the format painter. Just go to the home tab and then from the clipboard group select format painter option, right? Whenever you apply the formatting effect, this format painter button on any text, the pointer, mouse pointer, shape of the mouse pointer, it changes into a brush shape, right? Then drag the brush on the desired text. I want to apply the formatting effects onto that text. So in that way we can apply the different types of formatting effects which we have already applied on some text. Again let's have a look. Suppose I am again selecting this word formatting. Again go to the home tab, from the clipboard group select format painter option. Now the mouse pointer will be changed into the brush shape, and then in that way you can apply the formatting effects on the other text, right students? So this is the use of format painter tool. Next topic or next feature is aligning the text. Text alignment. Text alignment refers to the positioning of text between the margins of a page. There are two categories of text alignment: horizontal text alignment and vertical text alignment. Horizontal text alignment means text aligned with respect to left and right margins, and vertical text alignment means text aligned with respect to top and bottom margins. So students, let's have a look how we can apply the text formatting, how we can align the text, right students? Suppose first of all we have to select the text, right? As I have already told you, there are two types of text alignment: horizontal and vertical. Again, horizontal text alignment can be categorized into four types: align text left, align text right, center, and justify. So first of all I am applying here horizontal text alignment. First of all we have to select the text or paragraph, right? Suppose I am selecting this one, this text, right students? Then go to the home tab, from the paragraph group these are the options used for text alignment. Align text left, shortcut is Ctrl+L. Align, this is used for center align. Align text right, Ctrl+R shortcut key, and then justify, shortcut key is Ctrl+J. So these four options are used to horizontally align the text. Suppose I am selecting this one, center. So the last word, it will be displayed in the center, right? Your text will be aligned from the left margins and right margins in that way, center. This it is used for align the text from the right. As I have selected this option, then from the right side the alignment will be in a proper way. And this option it is used for align text left. From the left side the alignment will be in a proper way. This option it is used for justify. Justify means the text is aligned between the left and right margins in a proper manner. From here the text is aligned properly left side, and this is the right margin. The text will be aligned properly from the right margin, right? Next, or how we can align the text. Just another method, second method to align the text is click onto this one, paragraph dialog box launcher. I am clicking onto that one, and then select the indents and spacing tab. By default it is selected. From the general option, this is the alignment section. General section, from the general section, this is the alignment option. Drop down, click onto the drop down arrow and then select these options: left, right, center and justify. From these options we can align the text horizontally. These options are used for horizontal text alignment: left, right, center and justify. Okay. Next is vertical text alignment. Vertical text alignment. Suppose I am taking this one, selecting this text. At present, this text, it is present at the center of the page, middle of the page. Now how we can apply the vertical text alignment? Vertical text alignment, it aligns the text with respect to the top and bottom margins of a page, right? This is top margin and this is bottom margin, right? So from the top and bottom margins of the page, just we have to click onto the page layout tab, and from the page setup group, this is the page setup group, click onto the dialog box launcher of the page setup, right? Now in the page setup dialog box, the layout tab will be selected by default. Click onto the layout tab, and then this is the page section option here. From the page section option, this is the vertical alignment option. From click onto the drop down arrow of this option. So it will display 4 options: top, center, justify and bottom. If you want to align your text at the top of the page, just click onto the top option and then click on OK. Again, let's have a look. Page setup dialog box. Just click onto the top option and then apply to selected text. OK. Now the text will be displayed at the top of the page. Again, click onto the dialog box launcher of the page setup box. Click onto the bottom option and then from here select the option selected text, then click on OK. Now this text will be displayed at the bottom of the page in that way. Again, click onto the dialog box launcher of page setup, select center option and then select selected text and then click on OK. The selected text will be displayed at the center of the page in that way, right? So students, in that way we can apply the horizontal text alignment and vertical text alignment. Now the next topic is margins. What is a margin? The distance between the written text and the edge of the paper is called margin, right? Distance between the written text and the edge of the paper is called margin. There are 4 types of margins in MS Word: top margin, bottom margin, left margin and right margin. So just have a look, students, how we can apply the margins in our document, how we can set the margins in our document, right? Just students, this option, this is the vertical ruler bar and this is horizontal ruler bar. Just place your mouse here. This is right margin, right? If you want to set the right margin, we can set the margins in 2 ways in our document. First one is using the ruler bars and the second is using the page setup dialog box. Using the ruler bars, first one, this is the horizontal ruler bar and this is vertical ruler bar. Now let's have a look how we can set the margins using the ruler bars. This option, it is used for right margin, right? Just place the mouse pointer here and it will display the name of the margin, right margin. So you can set the right margin from here. Right students, right margin, it is the distance between the text and the right edge of the page. This is the text. Your text will be ended here, this line, and the edge of the page is this one. So this is known as margin. Suppose this is the edge of the page. This is from the left side edge, this is from top side edge, top edge, and this is the right edge, and this is the bottom edge of the page. As the edges are available in your book and notebook, every page has 4 edges: top, bottom, left, right. So let's have a look how we can set the margins from the horizontal ruler bar. Now we can set the margins in that way. So this is known as margin. This blank space between the text and the edge of the paper is known as margin. This space is known as margin. Right students, this is right margin. Just place the mouse pointer here. And this is left margin. This is the edge of the page and this is the text. Distance between the written text and the edge of the page is known as left margin. This is margin, and this is the left side of the page, so this is known as left margin. Right, now this is top margin. In that way we can set the top margin. If you want to increase or decrease the top margin, then you can drag the vertical ruler bar here in that way. Right, so this is the distance between the edge of the page, top edge of the page, and the margin. This is top margin, and this is, here is the bottom margin. Just have a look, this is bottom margin. In that way we can apply the bottom margin in our page. Right students, in that way. So these are known as margins. Next is how we can apply the margins using the page setup dialog box. To set the margins using the page setup dialog box, first of all click onto the page layout tab, and then from the page setup group select margins drop down arrow. These are the different types of margins. By default, normal option is selected. Right, the default margin is normal. You can select any options from here, then your page margin will be set according to the selected margin. Right, but if you want to customize the margin, if you want to specify the margin on your own according to your choice, then click onto the custom margin option on the page setup group. This is the page custom margin option. Now this is the page setup dialog box will be displayed. By default, margins tabs is selected. Click onto the margin tab, select the margin tab if it is not selected, and then click onto the increment or decrement arrows next to the top and bottom, top and bottom margins to increase or decrease the margin settings. Top and bottom settings we can increase or decrease. This is the arrows, increment or decrement arrows. In that way we can set the margins. Right students, from here, and then click on OK. The margin will be set in that way. I am pressing Ctrl plus Z key combination. Right students, so what is margin? Distance between the written text. This is the written text started here, from here. Distance between the written text and the edge of the page here, it is known as margin, and this is known as left side margin. Right students, so in that way we can set the margins. Now the next question is indentation. Indentation or indent. What is indent? Just have a look. The distance between the text boundaries and the page margins is called indent. Distance between the text boundaries means from where your text starts on the page, and the page margin is called indent. There are different types of indent available in MS Word. First one is first line indent, hanging indent, left indent, then right indent, special indent, and by indent. These are the different types of indents available in MS Word. Now students, let's have a look how we can apply the indents in our document. Right, first of all, understand indent. What is indent? The distance between the page margin, this is the page margin, this is left margin, distance between the margin, page margin, and the written text. This text is started from here, so this distance from is known as indent or indentation. Distance between the page margin, this is the margin, left side margin, right, and the distance between the page margin and written text, the text is started here. So this distance from here to here is known as indentation, and this is known as margin, right? So this is the difference between margin and indentation. How we can set the indentation? Just have a look. Just click onto the home tab, and from the paragraph group click onto the select or click onto the decrease indent or increase indent buttons. These are the increase indent and decrease indent buttons, right? Now I am clicking on increase indent button, right? Increase indent button. First of all, you have to select the text. I am selecting, suppose I am selecting this text, and then click on increase indent button. Increase indent button will shift half inch, will shift the selected text half inch away from the left margin. In that way, from the left margin half inch from the left margin, in that way. This is the use of increase indent. And this is decrease indent button. Decrease indent button, it will shift the selected text half inch closer to the left margin. Right students, decrease indent button, it will shift the selected text half inch closer to the left margin, in that way. This is the difference between increase indent and decrease indent button. Now indent markers on the ruler bar. Second method, how we can apply the indentation. We can apply the indentation using the ruler bars also. Suppose I am opening this, I have opened this document and I am selecting this paragraph. I have selected this paragraph, right? From the horizontal ruler bar, you can also apply the indentation. Indent markers are present on the horizontal ruler bar. This is the horizontal ruler bar. This one. This is the horizontal ruler bar. First of all, you have to place the insertion point anywhere in the paragraph, right? Because I have selected this one, paragraph. Now adjust the first line indent by dragging the first line indent marker on the ruler. If you want to adjust the first line indent, first line of the paragraph, so this arrow, this shape, triangle shape, it is used for first line indent, right? You can adjust the first line indent in that way. If you want to adjust the hanging indent, Now just you have to drag the hanging indent marker, this one. This is known as hanging indent way. You can use the hanging indent marker. Hanging indent means it will indent your paragraph to the right side, excluding the first line of the paragraph, right? Hanging indent. And then left indent, Ctrl plus Z key I am pressing, and then this option, it is used for left indent. Just you have to move both the markers at the same time by dragging the left indent. I am dragging this left indent to move. It will move both markers at the same time, and this will indent all the lines in the paragraph. This option, left indent, all the lines will be indented in the paragraph. In that way we can use the first line indent, hanging indent and left indent. This option, it is used for first line and then hanging indent, and then this is left indent, right? This option here from the horizontal URL bar, this option, it is used for next option, it is used for right indent. This option, this small shape, this is known as right indent. You can indent your paragraph also from the right side, and your text will shift to the left side, right? So in that way we can use the right indent. Next, third method to indent a paragraph, or to use the indentation option. Third method, how you can indent. You can modify the default indent settings. Also you can change the default indent settings. How you can change? What is the method for use? Just click onto the page layout tab. This one, this is the page layout tab, right? And select the text. I have already selected this text, and in the paragraph group, this is paragraph group, just you have to define the left and right indent. This is the indentation section, indentation option. From here you can define the left indent and right indent in the respective text boxes. Suppose I am selecting this one, left indent. This is the increase, this option it is used for increase indent, and this is decrease indent option. Suppose I am selecting this, clicking onto increase indent arrow, right? So left indent, in this option left indent is used. Left indent, if here is the positive value we have entered, this is the positive value. Positive value will leave the corresponding space from the left margin. If the left indentation value is positive, 0.8, it is positive value, then it will leave the corresponding space from the left margin here, from here, left side. But if we entered a negative value, suppose I am clicking on this one, decrease indent option, and then taking to the negative value. This is the negative value. So we have entered here negative value. Negative value will make your text appear inside the left margin. Your text will appear in the left margin. This is like left margin, as I have already explained you. So if you entered a negative value in the left indent, this is the negative value minus 0.5 in the left indent, then your text appear inside the left margin. This is left margin, right? And then this is right indent. Again in the same way you can use the right indent. A positive value in the right indent will leave the corresponding space from the right margin. This is right margin here. So it will leave the space from the right margin if the right indent value is positive. But if the right indent value is negative, then text will appear in the right margin. This is the right margin. Text will appear inside the right margin. Right, students? So this is the difference between the positive value and negative value in the indentation. Left and right indentation. Now another method how we can apply the indentation. We can also apply the indentation from the paragraph dialog box launcher. Go to the page layout tab and then from the paragraph group click onto the paragraph dialog box launcher. This is the paragraph dialog box launcher option, right? By default indent and spacing tab is selected. If it is not selected, select this tab, indent and spacing tab. Now under the indentation section, this is indentation section, you can set the left and right indents from here, right students? But now the next indentation is special indent. This special indent, it displays three options: none, first line and hanging indent. If I am selecting this one, first line indent, right, and this is by indent. If you want to indent the first line, but how many inches you want to indent the first line, this is, we have to define this in by section. Select from the by section. Suppose I am selecting here 0.7, 0.8, kuch bhi, any 0.9, and then click on OK. Now the first line will be indented. Only first line will be indented from the left margin and shifts to the right margin. Again click onto the paragraph dialog box launcher. From the indentation section, first line, sorry, I am pressing Ctrl+Z key. Click onto the paragraph dialog box launcher. From the special indent, select hanging indent and specify the value here. I have selected here 1 inch, right students? Then click on OK. In that way your hanging indent will be shifted, right students, excluding the first line of the paragraph. Rest of the lines are known as hanging indents. So in that way we can shift the hanging indent. Next is shortcut key. To indent a paragraph from the left side, we can press the, we can use the Ctrl+M key combination. I am pressing the Ctrl+M key combination in that way. To indent a paragraph from the left side, we can use the Ctrl+M key combination, right students? Now the next topic is adding borders to a paragraph. Adding borders to a paragraph. How we can apply the borders in our paragraph? First of all, position the cursor in the paragraph where the border has to be added, or you can select any paragraph. Suppose I am selecting this one, this paragraph, then click onto the home tab and go to the paragraph group. This option, it is used for applying borders. This is the borders option, bottom border option. This is the borders option. Click onto the drop down arrow of the borders option and then select borders and shading dialog, borders and shading option. This is the borders and shading dialog box appears. Select the borders tab. This is the borders tab and then select the required border style from the settings section. This is the settings section. You can select any style, border style. This is box, shadow, 3D and custom. I am selecting here box, and then you can select any style, line style of the border, paragraph border mein any line which you want to apply, select any one. Suppose I am selecting this one line style, and then this option, it is used for line color. I am selecting this color, and then this is the width of the line. You can also apply the width of the line from these options, I am selecting this option, right, and then apply to text or paragraph. Select here paragraph and then click on OK. So in that way border will be displayed or applied in your paragraph. Now the next feature is adding background to a paragraph. How we can apply a background in a paragraph? First of all, we have to select the paragraph where we want to apply the shading option or background option. Again, click onto the home tab. From the paragraph group, click onto the shading drop down arrow. This option near the border option. This is border option and this is shading option. Click onto the shading drop down arrow. A color palettes appear and then select any color, right? In that way you can apply the background in your selected paragraph. Next topic is bullets and numbering. Next topic is bullets and numbering. First of all, what is the difference between a bulleted list and a numbered list? What is the use of bullets and numbering option? Just have a look. Difference between bullets and numbering. A numbered list refers to a number of items written or printed consecutively one below the other, right? Numbered list means consecutive list of items will be displayed one below the others. List of items means list of numbers will be displayed. While what is a bullet? A bullet is a small graphic symbol that makes an item in a list. Bullet kya hai? What is a bullet? A bullet, it is a small graphic symbol, right students? Next, let's have a look how we can apply the bullets and numbering options. To apply bullets option, first of all you have to select the text. Suppose I am selecting this text, list of subjects. If you want to create a list of anything, then you should use the bullets and numbering option, right? Just click onto the to create a bulleted list. Click onto the home tab. From the paragraph group, this option it is used for bullets. Click onto the drop down arrow of the bullets option and then select any bullet type, right? In that way you can apply the bullets option in your document. What is a bullet? A bullet, it is a small graphic symbol. In that way you can apply any bullet in your document. Next is numbering option. How you can use it? Again, click onto the home tab. From the paragraph group, this is the use of numbering option. Click onto the drop down arrow. You can select any option 1 2 3. Here Roman numbers, capital Roman numbers, first second third. Small Roman numbers you can also use first second third. ABCD, small capital में in capital ABCD or small ABCD you can use. So from these formats you can create a list of items in that way by selecting the any option 1 2 3. So in that way we can use the numbering option, right student? But if you did not want to apply the bullets or numbering option, just click on to select the none option. So the bullets and numbering which you have applied in your document, it will be removed. But next feature of bullets and numbering, using symbol as a bullet. How you can use a symbol as a bullet? Just click onto the drop down arrow of the bullet option from the home tab in the paragraph group and then select this one, define new bullet option. This is the define new bullet dialog box. Click onto the symbol button, right? This is the symbol dialog box will be displayed. And from the font group, this is the font option. Click onto that option, font option. You can select any font. According to that font, different types of symbols will be displayed. You can scroll down from here. If you want to see more symbols, select any font of symbol. Suppose I am selecting here symbol, and then scroll down and select any symbol. Suppose I am selecting here this one, this symbol, and then click on OK. Right, in that way we can apply the symbols as a bullet. Right, students? So students, that's it for today. Have a nice day.